Hello and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. I'm hoping today we can do what is happening in this video. This gets really loud though, so let me know in chat if it is too loud. That's a nice old car. Hey Justin, welcome to the stream. We're starting out with the intro video, which I don't think I've shown before. Music's a bit weird. Cut out that rust, welded some parts. Put the door on. Oh yeah. We need to unlock the ability to sand paint stuff. Oh. The future is bright. Look at that. $63,000. Wow. Find, fix. Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Woo. And now we start out with the low music. There we go. Alright, we're back in business. Let's continue. And the green bar of loading loads across the screen and hangs at the same place every time. There we go. Looks like we're on now version 1.1.5, which is cool. They're continuously fixing the game. There's some bugs that we haven't run into. Alright, looks like we need to get up a level before we can get the next story mission. So let's do that. We're going to take a medium difficulty car. Alright, we're going to move it to Lift A. Alright, so the repairs in this one are going to be timing needs to be replaced and all filters. So that's oil, air, and fuel. Let's start with the timing. Ooh, it's a sideways engine. That has a radiator in my face. Nice. Start by taking off these belts here. Oh, this radiator is definitely in the way. Okay. Much better. What do we got here? Water pump. 20%. Ugh. Timing cover needs the idler to go. And the crank. Alright. Take off the cover. Oh, that tensioner is... it's bad. Got rust on there. Belt off. That should be it for timing. Yep, water pump. Belt, tensioner, and belt. So, over to the computer. No, we don't have to do that anymore. I forget. We got the tablet. Alright, so water pump. Water pump. Huh. I think it's this one. It looks right. We're gonna buy it. Find out. Inventory. Yes, we did it. Okay. Pulleys are okay. That tensioner and the timing belt. Both are for an I-4 with a single overhead cam. So timing belt and tensioner. Gotta release the car to do that. Time a belt. I-4 single overhead cam. And belt tensioner. Oh man, this one's gonna be actually maybe too easy. I don't want to do that. Let's get over here. Okay. So, belt. Yep. And belt tensioner. Get that back on there. Get this on there. Alright. Now, these things were okay. Crank, or harmonic balancer as some would call it. And this last belt is okay. And the alternator belt. Alright, so that's that. Get the radiator back in place. Now we got to do those filters. So we got fuel. Oil we'll have to attack from the bottom. And of course the air with the 4 clamps that we have to take off. There we go. Clamp and clamp. Cover. Ugh. Bad filter. Alright. Fuel. Oil. We already know the engine's an I-4. And an air filter. That was just a standard one. Alright. Add part. Bam. Boom. Lid. And clips. Alright. Definitely getting good at this game. Not too hard to get good. Come on, filter. Assemble from the engine bay. I'm in the engine bay. That was weird. Alright, filters in place. Let's raise the car and do an oil change. Alright, we're gonna need this. Oh, 1 level more, please. There we go. Move this guy over to. Move this guy over to Bay A. We're gonna go ahead and replace the oil. I tried to do it the old-fashioned way. Sigh. Alright, we've got that. Move it back over to A. No. Back. There we go. Now that filter. Where are you? And we'll use that one. Perfect. Drop the car. Put some oil in it. We're done. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And boom. All finished. Got some money. Now, did we get the level? Should have looked. We've got a point. Alright, so we could do better chance of repairing stuff or unlocks a tire tester. Let's go with repair stuff. It'll save us money if we can get repairs done. So, check the orders. Do we have another story? Yeah, this one down here. I bought this car from the dealer. It wasn't the cheapest, but supposedly it was a good deal. The only problem is the gears that are very difficult to change, and sometimes something bangs on the left side. The problem is the gears that are very difficult to change. Okay, so he's talking about shifting, and sometimes bangs on the left side, and on the right side also. Check the general condition and repair what's needed, but the dealer ensures that everything is nearly new. right. Oh, wow. That's a nice looking car. Very nice. Let's move you to A. Oh my gosh. That transmission. Oh, those CV shafts. The steering. The control arms. That dealer really took them. Alright. Well, I know what we need to do. Starter is 61%. Ugh. What can we get away with? Repair with minimum part condition of 100. Wow. I guess we'll have to lift this, take off the wheels. Other side. That's crazy. Let's see here. Move this over this way real quick. Okay, well, I did that thing again. I just started watching, sorry. So, looks like blood. Yeah, it's a lot of rust on this engine. Dealership said everything's supposed to be new, but that is not new. That is literally falling apart. Oh, these brakes look bad too. See in a sec. Oh, gross. Caliper. 7%. Brakes, 12. Ventilated disc. Ugh. Alright, what about the bearing? Bearing is acceptable. Alright, let's keep going. Sadly on this one, we gotta go deep. 13%. Wow. Start taking that off. Let's see, this got to come off. To get that off, I need to take out the bushings. Yeah. There we go. Then the knuckle can come off. How's that shock looking? It's okay. We don't have to take it off, so we're not going to replace it. Let's get onto this side of the vehicle. Take off this wheel. Alright, wheel is off. Caliper looks a lot better on this side. 61, 61. Brake pads, 70. Brake rotor, 61. Yeah, so we'll take off CV shaft. Now this drive shaft thing here, what is that? Front drive shaft. Take that out. Transmission alone, gosh. How do I take you off? Accessible from under the car. Alright. Take these bolts out. Engine off. Oh my gosh, the transmission. That was the transmission we just took off, by the way. Getting mesmerized by the rust. It's just terrible. Alright, clutch disc. Flywheel. Okay. We gotta take off this guy now. At least this side looks a little better. Oops, not the oil pan. No. Inner tie rod. Steering rack. Yeah, that looks good. Looks a lot less rusty with those parts missing. Alright. I don't even know what to start with, actually. Goodness. Alright, we'll go down. Steering rack, tie rod ends, outer tie rod ends. Flywheel. We'll try to remember that. Nope. This way. Tie rod. we'll get 2. Inner tie rods, we'll get 2. Rack, we'll get 1. Alright, and then the flywheel. We'll get 1 of those. Yosh. Alright. How much more can we assemble with this setup? So flywheel, gotta replace it. Clutch plate, I will buy him a new one. That's assuming it's a him. It could be a girl. Oh. Clutch plate. There you go. 90 bucks. Not bad. Alright. Then we got clutch pressure plate. We'll buy one of those. And we'll buy a release bearing as well, because that's the next thing it's gonna need. Get this all together. So Justin, how's your day been going? My day went alright. I'm on vacation for the next 3 days. Not 5 like the... Oh, no. We are not putting that transmission back on there. We will try to repair it. And we cannot. But we can try to repair these things. Alright. I don't know if that worked. Very confused with that. We want a transmission. Transmission. Transfer case. Okay. Gearbox. Yeah, I don't remember which one it is. Alright, let's take a look at the inventory and see what it says. So it's a i4 gearbox. Tablet. i4 gearbox. It didn't say anything else. i4 gearbox. It'd have to be this one. 650 bucks. We are spending a load of cash on this repair. Yeah. Hopefully they charge the dealership back for these pieces that we're having to replace. Alright, front drive shaft and then the CV shafts. Tablet? You say, my day was long. Yeah, mine was too, but it's over now. It's over. We'll just go with shafts then. Let's see here. Goodness. Front drive shaft. Maybe it's half. HALF, half shaft? No, I don't remember. We'll find out though in a second. Overview, status, inventory. Those were steering, front drive shaft C. Okay. That does not look like what I took off. What do those do? Ah, that's much better. So we'll get 2 of those. There we go. Now we'll get that new one of that in there. And that one. Perfect. Tie rod ends on one side are done. To the other side. Alright, so we need a front steering knuckle A. That's not what I wanted. Ah. Helps if you spell it right. Front steering knuckle A. There we go. Now we can get the ball joint in there. Alright, tie rod in. My bad. Front axle knuckle cover and a lower suspension arm. Oops. Oh, that's spelled with a K. There it is. And oh shoot, forgot what that's called. If only there wasn't so much delay on the chat, I could be like, what was that? But I did work today, so I am tired. Alright, so we're up to brakes. Lower suspension arm. Lower suspension arm. There we go. Oh, that's looking nice. Alright, so we need some ventilated rotors, some brake pads, maybe calipers if they didn't repair properly. So we'll go with pads. We'll go 2. Then we'll go rotor. Oh, disc. And we'll go ventilated for 2. There we go. We will install these with some brake pads. Caliper. Aha! The repair worked wonders. Perfect. That saved us some cash. Alright. Well, we gotta get this shaft in there. Yeah, I realized we just used the old bearing. We'll find out if that was a mistake in a moment. Oh, was it not done? It's odd. Alright, other side. Rotor. New pads. Ah, that caliper did not repair. So, tablet. Caliper. We'll buy $100 worth. Add parts. Huh. It's interesting. Alright, that, yes. Combine them. There we go. And a wheel. There we are. Alright, status. Green, 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 green. Red. Whoa. Red. Problems in the rear, it looks like. Oh, man. Yeah, we've got some issues on this car. Can we take this off now? Yeah. Alright, rear suspension arm. There we go. These brakes look like they're going to be bad too. Calipers, okay. Take off the center first. Take off the bearing. It's weird it's got a bearing in there since it's front wheel drive. Doesn't seem like it's in the right place if it's just the wheel bearing. Taking a look at the conditions as they come off the vehicle. So that's just terrible. Alright, we got this arm thing here. Can we take that off? Nope, we still got one of these. Take this off, the wheel has to come off. I suppose that makes sense. Sorry to hear that, Justin. Internets can be a pain, especially when you're trying to talk on Discord. Ugh. Alright, this side looks okay. While we're back here, let's look at that fuel pump. It's alright. Alright, this knuckle here is going to have to be removed, though. First off, this guy. And then this guy. Boom. What's blocking it? Oh, did I not take that off? Because the wheel had to come off. That makes sense. Alright, sway bar is gone. Alright, that is off. Let's see if we can repair any of it. Oh yeah, good portion of it could possibly be repaired. Okay. Oh. Alright, inventory. How'd that repair go? Knuckle didn't get touched. Everything else is iffy. So we need some non-ventilated rotors. 2 of them, right? Yeah, we took all that off. Okay. Non-ventilated rotors, pads. Rotor. Ah, it tricked me again. And that's not spelled properly. 2 of these. And we need a knuckle. A rear knuckle. Need one of those. Rear knuckle A. Looks right. Add parts. Yes. Alright. We need shocks. Just one. Rear suspension arm. This plate can go back on. No. Did I buy the wrong one? Whoops. I need hub 3. Wheel hub 3. Wheel hub 4, wheel hub 3. So, one of those. Okay, then we got a new one of those. Oh, well, we didn't get a new one. We repaired it. Yeah. Alright, rear suspension arm and rear shock A. Try to get 2 at once. Rear arm. Arm. Rocker. Side. Rear suspension arm. Shock absorber A. Rear suspension upper arm. We'll need one of those. Rear suspension arm. We'll need one of those too. And Most likely 2 of these. Oh, we're just splurging on this car. Add, let's see, this lower guy. Yes. This shock absorber. This, rear suspension arm B. Arm A, rear suspension arm B. Get one of those. Oh, needs a rubber and a small. We're gonna have to order some more. Run out of stock. Bushings. We'll buy another 6 of those. Alright, add parts. This guy. Yes. Perfect. This guy. Oh, we're out of small bushings now. Dang it. Tablet. Oh, they're here. 6 more of these. It's more like a shopping simulator at times. Get the right components to complete your job. Alright, let's get those screwed in. And a bushing here. A rotor. With some pads. Caliper. There we go. Suspension arm A. Arm A. Okay, I'll be back and watch the intro really quick. Alright, dude. Sounds good. This screwed in. Rear sway bar A. Sway bar A. Rear sway bar A. There it is. Perfect. Now, do we need to replace the cap? No. What about the spring? Let's get a new spring. Because you can't repair a spring. And the cap is damaged if I remember. That's good enough. Okay, we need to put a bushing back here. Very nice. Now we need to put in a bearing here. Now we reused the old one, so we're going to reuse this one. That. Where's the ghost image I'm missing? There it is. I have 4 of those. Must have accidentally bought another set. Whoops. There we go. One side done. Go to the other. Pads. Caliper. Oh, that one didn't repair, did it? No, it broke it. Ah, wrong button. I'm getting tired. Wrong button again. Oh. Alright, keep it together. One of these. One of those. Hey. Did I not buy a caliper just now? Oh, there it is. That was weird. So we need that little bar thing in the back. There we go. Cool. Did we miss anything? Missed a few things. Parts not discovered. Everything else is green that we found. Parts not discovered. Should we take it on a test drive? Oh, there's actually a mall shopping sim, Justin, that Nerdcube has played in the past. Alright, guys. We're gonna go to the test track. Let's drive this thing. Oh. I forgot to put the starter back on. Add starter. Come on. Accessible only from engine bay. Guess what? We were already in the engine bay. I guess we'll lower it as far as we can and do it again. So another thing I should check is oil. Could use an oil change. We're adding the starter back on. Well, that should complete everything. Alright, test track. Let's find out what's still wrong with this thing. If it's an internal engine component, ooh. Slow acceleration. Okay, now the slalom. Brake test is coming up. And stop. Huh. We've got like new brakes around it. Why did it stop so slowly? Interesting. Alright, front sway bar, everything's 60%. We didn't discover the problem there. Let's go into examination mode. Examination. Huh. These story ones are sure complicated at times. The brakes are questionable. I don't know, battery maybe. 61%. It seems like everything is at 61%. Let's try the radiator. Maybe the fan. It doesn't make noise when it's turned. Fan blade, fan housing. I think that was 2 of them on that list, isn't it? Fan blade, fan housing. That leaves us with 2 parts we haven't found yet. Ooh, interesting. Let us roll down. Fan. And fan. Fan housing and fan. There's nothing special about those. Fan. Housing. Radiator, housing, fan. It didn't have a 1 or a 2 or anything behind it. And then radiator, housing. Install parts. Radiator's okay. There we go. Now there's 2 pieces left. Now belts don't get rusty. Could it be the belts? I can hear the phone ringing in the background. Beep, beep. That means there's a call. Water pump? So that's the look of a 61% water pump. How interesting. Alright, let's put it back on. And the belts weren't bad. They were all at 61%. Tensioner as well. 61. Let's go with this. And spark plugs maybe? Coil? Removal. %. I'm guessing this last one's also going to be 61%. Yeah, sure was. Alright. Chat, if you got ideas, let me know. Actually, I guess I'll extend this to the comments too. If you guys figure out this one, let me know. I know the game has been getting less and less popular as time goes on. It's no longer a new release, so doing this game in the future is probably going to be a little harder to do, but it's always good to have feedback on what you guys are enjoying. And with that, and no more clues to what could be wrong. These shocks are bad, but ugh. 61% is what they are. I think I'm going to leave it here for now. If you guys do discover what it is in the comments, I will probably stream it again just to get this one done. This is Billy on the Gunjamed channel. We'll be playing more My Little Blacksmith Shop coming up in the future, and a few other titles. Just need to find some time. Thank you everyone for watching, and have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.